Good morning. My name is Reverend Dale Brown, and I have the great privilege of being the pastor at Community Church at Ocean Pines. I am always amazed at how great and wonderful God is, at how awesome God is. And this week, this day I invite you to be on the lookout for God. I don't know about you, but I try to have morning devotions and read 4 or 5 or 6 verses of the Bible and pray, and then I start my day, and by the time the day gets going, it's going really, really, really fast. And I try to have moments in my day where I pause and think about God and maybe pray a second or third time, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. There's just seemingly so much to do. So I would invite myself and you during this day, this time, to ask the question, where did I see God today? Now, for some of you, it might be that you saw God in a friend or a family member. The other night, I sat with a family whose child is to be baptized here in this church, and I certainly saw God in that little beautiful face of a almost 1-year-old baby. But you can see God in the face of a person, a friend, a family member, church member, whether they're 1 or 90. For some of you, it might be in the practices of the church, the sacraments, those ordinary things that convey extraordinary, special, wonderful realities that God is present. Last night I sat with a family whose loved one was dying, and we shared in the sacrament, and the person who is so very seriously ill received the sacrament for what may be the last time of her life. And while it's very sad, it was a time of rejoicing also. Others might see God in nature. I have 2 little dogs. One is a dachshund named Daphne, the other a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel named Nala. And one night this past week, I kept tossing and turning. I think it was like 4:40 before I fell asleep. And Daphne kind of sensed that I was restless. Wasn't any real reason behind it. It's just that I was restless. And so she laid her head on the pillow next to mine, and she took her paw and she placed her paw on my cheek, ever gently, and just left it there. Now, was that God? I think so. It certainly was a loving, kind act. But we see God in birds and in squirrels and trees and flowers, and yes, even in mosquitoes, even though I don't know why God made mosquitoes. Ask yourself, where and how did I see God today? And give thanks for those encounters. Pause in the midst of the busyness, the rushing around, the hurry of each day, and ask, where is God? And celebrate the fact that God is present with you. And let us at Community Church know what you find out. I guarantee this, God will show up. Have a great day.